If you want to come into this as a victim, you're going to see everything and you're a victim to it. The way I teach, you're victimizing the unlearned. You're victimizing the neophyte. They don't know how to fucking trade. They put their stop loss in the wrong place. We're running on them. We're not running in a pack like a wild animals, okay? Trying to find whatever moves next. That's reacting to price. Fuck that. We are a cheetah. We know we can run any fucking thing down. We can run anything down. Put whatever fuck you want to put in front of us, whatever method out there, we will run circles around that shit. Nothing can fucking beat what I'm telling you. Nothing can beat this. Nothing. If it could, it would have came. It's never come. You are a cheetah stalking in the high grass. And there's a herd out there. They think they're safe because they're close. They're all doing the same thing, eating the grass. They're hanging around, same people, doing the same shit. Harmonic, retail, Elliott wave shit. You're the cheetah. You're sitting out there in the long grass. You're just waiting. You're just waiting and waiting and waiting. And you see that one gazelle just takes a step too far out and puts his stop loss right there. Easy for the taking. The herd is going to move away, but that one animal that doesn't know what it's doing, it doesn't shift when it should. And now there's a fair value gap. In 72 miles an hour, in seconds, your ass is there pouncing on it. That's what I'm envisioning in price. Do I know that person that's losing money? No. Do I know the person that has all their hopes and expectations of making money on that trade? Do I know them? Am I going to see them? No. Am I worried about them? No. Do I feel bad that they lost money? No. I have to eat. You have to eat. Everybody signs the same risk disclosures when you come into this market. Everybody understands that you can lose and lose more than you have. I have no qualms about it, period. It's the way it is. It's a jungle out here. You either are prey or you're a predator. I don't walk around or teach my students to be a lamb. This is the way it is, folks. You have to have teeth and you have to have claws. And you need to know when to use them and how to use them. You want to come in here and play the nice guy role and everybody, is going to love you and you never say anything wrong or never off color or whatever. Bottom line is, that's not what this is. This is fucking war. We're talking about money, real money, lots of it, and major entities out there that do not want you to be doing this successfully. They're going to roll on that. And I'm teaching you how to beat the fuck out of that, okay? Consistently.
Hey, good morning, chat. Z Trades with the 67 joules? Am I reading that right? Z Trades? Dang, man, thanks for the 67 joules, the 200. What is going on right now? What is going on in here, Z Trades? Good morning, guys. Oh, my goodness. Z Trades, thank you, my man. Hope you're doing well. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Happy Tuesday, chat. Hit the like button. Say what's up in the chat. Compete with Z Trades for the #1 jewel giver of the morning if you feel ever so inclined. Good morning, Nika. Good morning, CJ, Jose, J-Can, Crypto Surfer. Good morning, man. Good morning, Soné, Jimmy, Yan, Banna, Felix, Scott Scalper, Choya, LC, Hindsight King. Good morning, guys. Oh, hang on. A little late for the opening bell. That's all right. Let me turn the background music down and we'll jump in, boys and girls. First thing is first. Economic calendar today. We do have some 10 a.m. orange folder news. We have JOLTS job openings and CB consumer confidence at 10 o'clock. Other than that, though, should be in the clear after 10. So that is all we have on the economic calendar today as far as where we're at in price. So we did end up eventually rallying yesterday off of the new week opening gap, this weekly opening price. So for those of you guys that were on stream yesterday, you guys saw me get kind of spanked, trying to go long into this internal high yesterday morning. Tried going long here initially, and then after that tried going short on a continuation towards this previous weekly low. And if we zoom back out here to the 4 hour, you can see that we are still within this 4 hour range, right? So we have some lows stacked up here above the previous weekly low. We have some highs now generated here below this internal high at 264. SMT though, however, ES has taken that out, so we'll see if that SMT wants to hold or not. We have, or I have marked out this 4 hour swing low at 935, right inside of this 4 hour. It's also, I think, like an 8 hour, 12 hour fair value gap as well. So I have this area marked out. It's actually like a 12 hour BPR here, technically. Seeing if maybe that SMT wants to support a move lower into the middle of that range or not. So kind of neutral as of this very second, but would like to see price, obviously manipulate either the low here and then look for longs, or manipulate the highs here and then potentially look for that short back down into here is my plan of action for right now. So that is what I am thinking, what I am feeling, boys and girls. Good morning, though. Hopefully everybody is doing well. Happy Tuesday. There we go. Good morning, guys. Good morning. What's up, Arian? Good morning. Oro, good morning. Adam, good morning. Good morning, guys. Good morning, man. Hope everybody's doing well. One sec. What is this? Another dollar yen headline. 50 minutes ago, dollar yen briefly sees sharp drops. Suspected JPY intervention. What's up with all this? What's up with all this yen news, boys and girls? I feel like the last 2 weeks there's been a lot of like red folder yen headlines. Do we have any Japanese folk in the chat? What's going on over there in Japan? Does anybody know? I feel like I'm a little. I feel like I'm a little in the dark here. What's going on? Oh wow! Holy pump here at the open. Pumping up at the open here. Let's see. What's the weekly? Pumping up at the open. ES is kind of sitting still, isn't it? Dow Jones looks like it's selling off. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Boys, look at this. Look at this cracking correlation we got going on right now. We got YM absolutely melting. We got NQ going to the moon. We got ES acting like it wants to sell off here. That's interesting. What's going on? What's going on? Oh, also, yeah, what's the what are we at for the poll today? A little bit more bears than bulls today. 50% bearish, 45% bullish only. All right. A little bit more bears than bulls. Not too tilted, though. Had 2 hour floating in profits. Thought it was going to dump, but got break even. So you're in a short, I'm assuming? Japan lost the game, and they're out of the World Cup. Is that what's happening? They're deciding to just throw caution to the wind now. Kind of like the 1 hour gap with no wick, with a target for shorts. 1 hour gap with no wick. I believe I know which gap you're talking about. Yeah, this one right here. Yeah, I like it. I like it. It also lines up with if we just use the low from yesterday and then just range that up from the current high, which it looks like it won't be the current high much longer. But yeah, if you're looking at like a premium discount range, could make sense. Crazy, man. Yeah, YM is dying. YM's dying. NQ's rocketing up here. What's the Nvidia's up 1.5. Apple's barely moved. AMD's up 3.5. I don't know, not like a lot here. Well, I guess we'll see what kind of reaction we get here off this 264 high. So this SMT looks like it's failing at that 4-hour high. Yeah. Otherwise, like the next level would maybe have my eye on that 4-hour gap fill, which on NQ would be at 406. What do we have? Yeah, we're a little ways off of that right now. I mean, are we really that bullish? Are we really that bullish, guys? We're just going to go like, are we going to rocket to all-time highs or no? I'm going to say no, but you never know. Are they pumping the markets up before the 4th of July, boys? Try to get patriotism to an all-time high here. For the 250th. The 250th anniversary, chat. Bearish after June 25th highs get taken. June 25th, is that the highs I have marked out here? Indeed it is. Same page. Thought Asia lows would be easy play today. I still like the Asia low for that short target if we get it. The way that this is kind of starting to shape up, though, it's like, man, I wonder if it would be silly to not short ES over NQ if we do go short. I'm just such a sucker for NQ. You know what I mean? We know you're not drinking tea. It's that hard stuff instead, right? Of course. It's always the hard stuff. That's right. Always the hard stuff, man. That's how you cope with these charts, boys. That's all you can do. Gotta have the good stuff. Here's what's gonna happen, though. I bet Nika in the chat's already turtle souping this 264. Nika, true or false? Don't worry. This is a safe place. This is a safe place. Don't worry. Do we hit it on E-mini here? It looks like we literally just like tapped it. Perfect. What's the high of this candle? Oh, we didn't quite. We're a tick short. We're a tick short. Is that right, chat? It's 263.75 on E-mini though. 263.75. Okay, so we hit it. I think we did actually take it by like a tick on the E-mini chart. She is? How did I know? How did I guess that? I don't know, boys. The way that the markets have been shaping up for me lately, like the last couple of weeks, I was sitting there last night and I'm like, goodness gracious, am I gonna have to start turtle souping like more trades here? Because it feels like every time I wait for confirmation, it kind of like backfires on me. I don't know if you guys have felt this way at all, but it seems like the more confirmation that I wait for lately, like the worse off I am. For one reason or another. Either I've totally missed the move or I just end up with like the worst risk reward ever. Or I get like the perfect entry in the wrong direction. I don't know. It's been a thought. Maybe I need to be a little more aggressive on my entries, but maybe that's also what the devil wants me to think. Turtle souping. Oh, turtle souping is just basically like shorting as soon as a high gets taken or longing as soon as a low gets taken. But you're basically like buying the stops. Like you're trying to get like the best possible entry basically on a reversal. Turtle soup is just the ICT term for it, I guess. I don't know if he even made that term or not. I feel like he did say he got that from someone else, but I could be wrong. I thought there was like some lady or something that invented it. too aggressive with a low win rate. Yeah, I know, Elias, but like the the confirmations haven't been like great either. 10 a.m. macro has really been a pain in the you-know-what. Same has been happening to me when I wait for orange folder news to hit first, but I don't want orange folder usually on a live. I felt that, Bjorn Saul. Felix, I can't read what that is, so I can't check it out, unfortunately. But knowing you, you have me drawing attention to something naughty in the chat. So, what do you like to see for these days when you have more of a neutral bias? Well, good question, Xavier. I guess when there's like a pretty obvious like range, which I feel like we've accumulated right here. Pretty obvious range here, right? We have Asia setting in that low of the range, and then we have that 4-hour internal high right here at 264. So really, I'm just looking for not trying to participate in the middle of this range before one side gets manipulated, right? So I'm trying to let the manipulation play out and then position myself to try to target the opposing liquidity is kind of the idea. I'm a little thrown off by the fact that we only swept that high by a literal tick. Like, I can't tell if this is going to pop back up here, another resweep of that high. Yeah, the MNQ chart didn't take the level out. The E-mini chart technically took it out by one tick, but usually that's not enough. I don't know. I usually like to see a little bit more of a sweep than that. Start trailing even though it's a little bit more... No, well, yeah, Kevin, I don't have a problem with trailing. I do have a problem with trailing like really, really early, like really soon, because nothing like makes me more angry than breaking even on a trade that plays out, especially if I like move my stop way early. So usually I like to see a structure break, you know, or trade into like an opposing PD array in, you know, if I'm trading from a premium, you know, once we get in discount or something like that, right, where it doesn't make sense to take a loss anymore. But yeah, NQ can be tricky sometimes just because the pullbacks can be pretty nasty, even the trade will still play out. We didn't take it out by one tick. I beg to differ. Here, let me see. I'll pull up the E-mini chart here. Let's see. At least on my other monitor when I marked it out. Let's see. So the high with the magnet, 263.75 on the E-mini. The high of the candle is 264. So technically, that would be one tick higher, right? And here we go. See what I'm saying? So get a dump here, or are we going to get this 5-minute bump? Do we get another bump here from this 5-minute? 15-minute candle closes here in like 20 seconds as well. I'd like to see another bump above this high, I think. Legally blind? That's all right. That happens. I mean, even after B, like for me, what really pissed me off to no end is watching my position retrace all the way back to my entry. Yes, I know. I know. There's more than one way for this market to play with you. Not in the fun way either. Sometimes the fun way. But sometimes not. We're waiting though. So, all right, there's the 15-minute close. First 15 of the market open. We do have orange folder news in 15 minutes. I'm not like super opposed to putting in a position prior to the news, but obviously I don't want to be like entering like on the news. Joel's Jobs is another one of those ones that used to be red folder too as well. So we'll see. Yes, just got to move up to that OTE of this range. We'll have SMT again if NQ wants to take out that high one more time. Would I enter a buy? I mean, you can if you want, but my plan is just to wait for one side of this range to be like obviously manipulated and then try to attack the opposing side. Now, the long logic would be, you know, it would maybe make a little bit more sense to me if your target, let's just say hypothetically, is like, let me go back to this 4 hour. Like if you're really bullish beyond this range, right? And maybe you think that we don't even see a manipulation back down into here, and we're just going to keep moving higher. Maybe you're looking to like fill this 4 hour gap, or even get up into like some of the structure here, perhaps, maybe. But that'd be about it if you wanted to run for that. But I am just going to wait. Well, what's crypto doing today? Oh, nice. 58K on Bitcoin right now. Almost down 3% on the day. Holy shit. Is Nvidia dropping? Oh yeah, it's dropping a little bit. What's SpaceX doing right now? How many people in here bought the SpaceX IPO? I don't think it did. I feel like I asked last time. Nobody said anything. Oh, it's back up a little off the IPO. Not a lot. Did anybody in here buy the SpaceX IPO? Yes or no? Crypto Surfer, did you buy it? Perfect equal highs on ES. Yes, that is true. You bought Intel at $45. Did I read that right? Yeah, $45. On your chat, that high hasn't been taken out fully on mine. It's fully taken like way above it. Are you using a CFD chart, XBrex? If you're using a CFD chart, it might be different. Muhammad did? Are you still holding it? Look at Intel now. What's even the ticker for Intel? That can't be right. INTC. There we go. $45 a pop you bought it for. Now it's at $134. Nice. Are you still holding it, Felix? Ooh. Look at that bounce off the New Day opening gap. Wow. All right, we're in the macro now. We're really just kind of accumulating here. We are holding support off of a 5-minute bullish gap just under this high. There we go. Finally. So yeah, now the question becomes, all right, do we see sensitivity off this high, or is this more bullish than I might think, and this might want to come run fill the gap perhaps, right? So that's kind of what I'm wondering. Or are we hella bullish and we're going to all-time highs? Because this, I don't know, this weekly range is just fucking gnarly, to be honest with you. Excuse my French. This week, like the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks, literally the last like 2 months. I don't know. This range is just like, this range is a problem. You're a real problem. All right, so I guess we'll see. News in 8 minutes, chat. News in 8 minutes. The 4-hour gap fill is like 4:05 roughly. So we'll see. I'll mark it out. There was like a small 4-hour gap above that level as well, so it's not like an exact science here. 6-hour gap as well. What news? There is no news. Turn your orange folder on. Why, Toby? Why, Toby? Turn your orange folder news on. There's no red folder news. I look at, on Forex Factor, I look at orange and red. I turn the yellow one off. The range is even bigger if you look at the 4-hour. I know. Like, that's so tough yesterday. I don't know. I think that's tough. Just stacking them up. I mean, you could not get a more perfect, like, chef's kiss weekly open wick on that hourly. I mean, this is wild. That 4-hour and 1-hour candle. Get yeeted. Get absolutely yeeted. Yours only red is on? Well, there you go. That would explain it, Toby. I did joke about ranging on the bigger time frames a while ago. I mean, it was a joke, to be fair. Well, 8 weeks. 8 weeks now, Kev. 8 weeks. Eventually it'll stop, right? It is kind of just, it's interesting that happened, like, with the whole new, the war ending, right? You guys remember the war was basically, it was like right before the UFC thing, which was a couple weeks ago. So a couple weeks ago when the war was supposed to be over and they were supposed to be signing a peace deal and all this. Not that I think none of us really, bought that too much, but it's just kind of interesting that that's when we like start this like big this big range here on the weekly. Crazy, how can NQ still rise from where are those, what? Sam, I'm not sure what you're asking me. Where are those money? Yeah, maybe try that one again. In a weird spot on the higher time frame for me, I can't decide if we want the equal daily highs, 975, or the daily lows, 160. Kind of no man's land, yeah. Yeah, I agree, Z Trades. I do agree. So yeah, we will see what we want to do here at post 10 o'clock. Because we got 10 a.m. news, it might be, you know, might have to be kind of patient. I think this 10 a.m. macro might be a little bit of a wash, you know, unless you're like in a long right now from like that 5 minute or something, and then you're just holding it. Maybe you get that push up, but yeah, it might look more like 10:30 or maybe 11 if we're looking for like some sort of reversal here. Other than that though, what's the new week opening gap, new day opening gap indicator? It is new week opening gap, new day opening gap by Crypto Night. See it right here, Crypto Night. Yeah, this marks out the new day open and the new week opening gap. I think I have like the last like 4 weeks or something turned on. Yeah, previous 4 new week opening gaps, previous 4 new day opening gaps. It's just nice to toggle on quickly if you want to see. I really just use it for the new day opening gaps, just to see where they are. Bullish on gold, bearish on NQ. Make it make sense. You're bullish on gold. I feel like that makes sense, doesn't it? Like in a perfect market condition, they're 2 different markets, right? One's risk on, one's risk off. I feel like that makes sense, routine. Maybe not since 2025 it doesn't make sense, but daily open for bias, like looking for a daily flip or something. I mean, power of 3, if that's what you're asking, yes. I'm really trying to figure out what the power of 3 is within the hour, like within the hour I'm trading, right? So if I'm trading the 10 a.m. candle, I'm really only concerned with like what that 10 a.m. candle is going to do, or 11 a.m., whatever it is. But yes, I mean, power of 3 is probably the mainstay, right? I mean, all in all, regardless of how we view the market, I think we're all trying to figure out what that version of the power of 3 is for the day, and then try to catch a piece, whether that's in the manipulation or whether that's in the distribution. Yes, crypto server, 4th of July week, little pumpy. What's up, Chriso? All he said was all he gave was a shrug. Looking like a no trade day, says CJ. I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far just yet. Trade gold, and I noticed that closing time before or for the H4 of Oanda chart is different from all other charts. Well, Oanda is actually U.S. regulated, so that maybe is why compared to the other ones you mentioned. Fury, but to be honest with you, I just wouldn't. If you don't have to, I wouldn't reference CFD charts. But that would be my only guess. Oanda is a U.S. regulated brokerage. So maybe that's why. But all of those CFDs will be technically their own. They're all their own liquidity provider. So technically, you're trading like an overlay of the market versus like the futures chart is the centralized exchange through the CME, and everybody will see the exact same price at the exact same time. Oh, you went to the prop firm expo in London? Jam Jar? I heard that they don't have AC in London. I heard everybody was sweating their balls off. Is that true? Why'd they tell me this? So you guys over in London don't believe in AC, huh? You guys just believe in sweating. Congrats, though, by the way. All I know is gold had some fire shorts during Asia last night. Got 10 more Apex Pass in it for max allocation. Nice E-trades, damn. Here's 10 a.m. by the way. 10 a.m. right here. Nice reaction, spiky reaction here. What do you guys think the likelihood is that I could get filled on that CISD entry? Well, assuming we get it here. Or maybe not. We're going to get this 5-minute bounce. Nothing here yet. Close the daily FEG, did it? Yeah, I guess we did. Good eye, good eye. Yeah, no entry for here yet. I was looking for this 1-minute change in the state, but we did not close below here, so I'm waiting. We traded down very quickly into a 5-minute bullish. You can see there was no lower wick there either in a 5-minute gap, so getting a little bounce there. That's all right. Staying out of the market if we're not ready yet, so good deal. How do you manage consistency? Just don't full port, man. It's like one of the weirdest arguments people make about like the consistency stuff. It's just like, just don't full port, man. Like if you are a consistent trader and you're just like risking consistently, no pun intended, like there's no, you should never have a problem with consistency rule. I mean, if you ever hear anybody complaining about consistency rules, just know that they're literally a gambling full porter. Can you speak Jamaican like Brad Pitt in the Joe Black movie? I wish. I wish. Which mentorship ICT taught CISD? I have no idea. I have no idea. Let me, actually, there is this cool little website. What's it called? Is it like ICT Index? ICT Index. I don't, some of you guys maybe never heard of this. Oh, is this not live anymore? Oh, it is. Okay. So if you go to ICT Index.io and you just like search in, something. So like CISD, let's just say. Oh, I should have. Well, I did a keyword search. I was supposed to ask a question. Hang on. Let me retry that. Where did ICT teach CISD? Let's see if this works. Information provided by this bot is designed to help users better understand the concepts ICT is not intended. All right, let's see what this says here. Based on the available source, there is no direct mention of ICT teaching CISD as a standalone concept or using that specific abbreviation in provided context. However, the idea of change in state of delivery is discussed, particularly in relation to order blocks and price action. For example, in the video, How to Read Price with or Without a Bias, April 29, 2024. Additionally, Lecture 17, August 26, 2024. So I guess there you go. So this works for like not just CI, like literally any ICT question you might have and or like keywords. You can ask it in here and it'll pull up like where in his lectures he's mentioned these things, whether it's different fair value gap stuff or, you know, SMT divergence, whatever it might be. Pretty cool little, I don't know, pretty cool. If you guys have never heard of that before, ictindex.io could be a useful resource for some. Tell me why. We'll be taking a break from my trading business for a week. Locked in payouts today and yesterday. Stepping away for a few days. Headed to the lake for the 4th. Congrats, Crypto Surfer. Enjoy the lake, man. Well deserved. Well deserved. Enjoy the lake, man. Enjoy the lake. I need to get out on the lake. I need to get out on the lake, man. You know what's you know what I haven't done in years that I kind of feel like I need to do here soon? It's 2 parts. One, I need to go tubing and get absolutely obliterated somehow, right? Even though I like to think your boy can ride, you know what I'm saying? Yes. But what's more fun than that is being the driver of the boat and trying to absolutely murder whoever is riding the tube. To me, that's like 5 times more fun than tubing itself. So fun. Yeah, it's 100% more fun than the actual tubing itself. May try this in version short if we do get it. We'll see though. You're gonna be on the tube? Let's go. It's so fun, dude. Yeah, Felix, I read your comment the first time, but I appreciate you making sure I didn't miss it. Oh yeah, last day of the month today, isn't it? Yeah, June 30th. Last day of June, boys and girls. Last day of the quarter as well. What is our monthly well, I don't want to miss this. Let's see. What's the monthly candle look like? Holy fucking wick. Quarterly candle is a Shrek candle. I'm going to join the short here, boys. Front run this candle close a little bit. Oh, of course it wicks back up. I'm in the short here, guys. Holy fuck, bro. Jesus Christ. Oh. Oh my goodness. No, the timing of that just couldn't have been any better. Like, yeah, let me front run this close of the candle by 10 seconds, and then it quite literally wicks back in the final like 5 seconds of the candle. Immediately putting me in prayer mode. And then we didn't like get like a good inversion, to be honest. We did not get a good inversion. Yeah, we filled the daily gap. We didn't quite fill the 4-hour gap, but we did fill the daily. Yeah, I guess we'll see. We'll see. I kind of backed myself into a corner with my entry there, which is unfortunate. Literally was needing like 5 seconds more patience. Maybe 10 seconds more patience. Yeah, if this fails on me, though, I'm just going to chalk that up to being impatient. Both Tanya and Tyler will go to stop loss. Oh, is Sheena short too? Oh, great. Oh, great. Yeah, we're fucked. Tanya's in a long? Oh, well, then I'm fucked. Yeah, I just really put myself in a bad spot with that entry. Unless it flips here. I'm not going to cut it early. I don't think it makes sense to cut it early. Either it's going to play out or it's not. But yeah. Would have preferred a better, fatter close on that candle for the inversion. Mamba FX is in longs. Hell yeah. What about Alex G? What's he in? Am I the only one who's buying? It doesn't sound like it, Chriso. It doesn't sound like you're the only one buying. I hate my entry, if I'm being totally honest with you. Do you use SMT in your trading? What's SMT? Yeah, likely a stop out incoming chat. Poor entry. Should not have even taken this entry, to be honest with you. I front ran the close of the candle, and then like in the last 10 seconds of the candle, it wicks right back into the gap. Not a good trade, honestly. Not a good trade, honestly. Too stubborn to close it though when it did that though. No, I'm gonna let it stop me out. I'll let it stop me out, yeah. What do I save? Like $100 from here to here? Maybe. But yeah, it's just a lack of patience, really. Not a good entry on my part. Not a good entry on my part. Now, if this were to like sell off and get an aggressive close down below there, that would have been like where my entry should have been if it gives it, but I'll consider myself a little bit lucky if we do get that. I kind of feel like this is going to purge a new high prior to like, or around 1030. 1030, post 1030 might be better for a reversal if that's what we're looking for here. Cooner, I haven't traded a mini in like fucking over a year. I can't tell you the last time I traded a mini on stream. I don't even think we've been anywhere close to a mini. Might work out. Yeah. I appreciate the Goodwill Hunting chat, but I think we're cooked. I think I'm cooked on this specific trade that I should not have taken. Bad entry. Bad entry. Naughty boy. Oh, jeez. CJ, AMP. All right, I think we get stopped out in this candle. Yeah, I don't think it matters that ES took the high, to be honest. Oh, there we go. All right, it ticked me there. All right, I'm out. Bad, literally just a bad entry. I front ran the inversion like a dipshit. And then I was too stubborn to close it like right here. When the next candle opened up, I was just like stubbornly holding onto it. Bad trade. I'm man enough to admit that's a bad trade. Oh, King Co. Well, that happened, yeah. I thought I was doing like 7 micros. I did 7 minis on accident, yeah. I mean, that was a bottom tick, yeah. That was a bottom tick. Terrible. Terrible. I can't even blame the inversion. There like really wasn't an inversion there. Was in longs, but price wicked me out and then reversed to TP. It wicked you out? Where? Here? We'll see what 1030 looks like now. I mean, my whole plan going into the day, which somebody asked me why I was like, what was my reasoning for shorts? We had this range built up, and I wanted to see manipulation above or below this range here, and then attack the opposing side of the range. We also traded up here before 10 a.m., filled in the daily gap here, and now we're filling in the 4-hour gap. There's a 6-hour gap here. A lot of gaps in here. Gaps on gaps. This is a 6-hour gap now. So really just looking to see some like reversal out of this opening range back down to like that opening range low, the opening range or 930 open, and then maybe into here. So that's really the thought process, but yeah, just lack of patience on that entry there. Not a good entry. Not a valid short. Would I have called it a bad trade? Well, yeah, that's why I said, Conrad. I would have called it a bad entry regardless. I was like holding out some hope, which is never a good strategy for it to eventually give that inversion. And then that should have been where my entry was. So, but either way, the entry is bad, yeah. Try to get cute. Try to get cute with the front run. You guys ever do that? Try to get cute with the front run. Don't wait for the candle close. It backfires on you. I usually don't have that issue, but I guess today's a new day. Yeah, I still want to see shorts, yeah. Personally, I do. I don't know when. I don't know what fucking day it's going to happen. But I like previous weekly though. And I'm ready to go down with my ship. I fucking like previous weekly though. $10 reversal. I guess so, Cooner. Yeah. We had taken out the previous hourly high before that, but yeah, I did not. Just not enough patience here. Didn't wait for like true displacement through the gap. Totally my bad. Rookie mistake. But yeah, we got 15 and 30-minute candle closes here in 3 minutes. And I mean, we're just supporting everything here right now. So, other than that, though, I mean, what other, like, I don't even know what other levels we could use in here. There's like an 8-hour gap fill, 12-hour gap fill. What's the hourly look like? Hourly's actually kind of efficient, unless we want to trade up to this OB. Or maybe I'm just wrong and this weekly range is like going right back to the all-time high. Oh my god. That's why we love range trading, boys. Range trading where the premium becomes discount and the discount becomes premium. Yeah, true, April Londo, that's true. Hourly looks like a cock and balls. I don't see it, but I don't, I don't want to rain on your parade. I just don't personally see it. Anyone that's looking for short, just quit. Wow. You seem like a fun guy to be around, John. You don't have any friends, do you? Ever tilt on live stream? I think I've had like 2 like really bad tilt sessions on live stream. But when I say tilt, like I'm talking like 3 losses. Yeah. I mean, you guys might see me lose. I would say for the most part, if I have like a bad red day, I'm going to take 2 losses. I'll take 2 losses and usually I'm done for at least the morning session. The thing is, though, is it's like, you got to remember that you're always, Like, what was our risk reward on that trade? Despite it was a shitty trade, right? Not a trade I should have taken. I'll totally own that. But still, the risk reward was like, I was just going to go for like this 930 open. We're talking like a 3.5 R right here. So it's like, you know, yeah, stop out of 75 points on 3 micros there. But would have hit 270 points had it played out. So it's like, you just got to remember, like, I don't need to be right every time, but when I am right, I need my wins to be bigger than the losses, right? So I can have maybe a losing streak of a few trades, handful of trades, and then like all I need is one to 2 wins to get back on track. It's kind of just law of averages there. Oh. Massive sell incoming. We'll see. Post 10:30 now. But you know, maybe 11 at this rate. Gonna need to see some like obvious displacement, some structure shift down, which right now we're not seeing any of, so we'll have to wait. $9.51 FEG inversion if price should. Wait, hot take. Short after $9.51 FEG inversion. $9.51? See. Yeah, no. Like, let me just make sure I'm understanding what you're saying correctly. You're saying don't short. Is this right? Are you saying don't short until it gets below here? Is that what I'm understanding? I feel like you've just missed you've like missed it all at that point. You've missed it all, and then you're like shorting from a discount, damn near. I mean, literally, you'd be shorting from a discount. If anything, I would think B in it up here, like preferably, let's say the 10 a.m. candle like closes bearish or like with strong rejection, right? The ideal would be like be positioned near and around that opening price, you know, if possible in the wick. But this would be like, all right, break even for sure. And if you're like really aggressive, maybe you add to a short from that. There's been 2 spots where shorts dumped 100 points and 80-ish points, but don't look for shorts. Some of you just, well, I mean, if we just go through like, if I just pulled up my Instagram and we just went through like comments that people leave on my winning trades versus my losing trades, I think you guys get a kick out of it. If you ever just go through and read them sometimes, like just read what some people say and then ask yourself, what IQ would I need to have to type that under someone's video? Like, would my IQ have to be below 80 to type something like that? Like, if you ask yourself that question, you kind of just, I don't know, you just don't even pay attention. A buy forever day, Cooner. I felt, well, yesterday was kind of a buy forever day. Are we going to get 2 back-to-back buy forever days? Man, I'd personally like to see the high of, assuming that we're going to put in a high of the week and that this weekly candle does turn around, I would like to see like the weekly high get put in today. Ideally. On a shorter week. You know, maybe I'm wrong though. Maybe this weekly candle, maybe the low of the week is in. And if the low of the week is in, well, butter my ass and serve me with some maple syrup. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if the low of the week is in, like, actually fucking lather me up with peanut butter and put some Aunt Jemima on my cheeks and actually serve me for fucking breakfast type shit. I'm not sad. Thank you for asking, though, Tony. A concerned patron in the chat. I'm sad because I'm not green, Tony. I need to be green to be happy. My happiness comes from my P&L. I am defined. My worth as a human being is defined by my P&L and the trades that I take. As we all are, though, you know? That's just the life of a trader. If I can't be green, I can't be happy. Just notice that over time, pros and know-it-alls come on the market bullish. Yeah, quiet as fuck when it's not. Well, yeah. What's that saying? What's that? Who said that? What's that author's name? Mark Twain. You know, it's not what you don't know that gets you in trouble. It's what you think you know that just ain't so. That gets you in trouble. It's what you think you know that just ain't so. Could it be time? Could it be time for a re-entry, chat? Or what are you thinking? What are you thinking? What are we thinking, boys? 3, 2. When's a 5 close? 2 minutes. Might be worthwhile to wait for this 5. We need to see this change in the state come in. This better not leave without me. I'm gonna wait, but if this leaves without me, me and Aunt Jemima are gonna have some words. As long as it's not terrible, though, I may look to just execute off the close of the candle. As long as it's not a Drake candle, bro. Please don't be a Drake candle. "30-second fiend"? Not me. My win rate on the seconds time frames has got to be at least like below 20%. That's not good. It's not great. I beat you to it. What did I beat you to, Lone Wolf? All right, well, we got the close. Let's see here on the 1 minute. If we see this level hold here, I'm going to look to short. Don't do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it and you can't stop me. Try to stop me, see what happens. You're lucky I'm a pussy, otherwise I'd be already in. Race is gone. I'm not in yet, guys. I'm not in yet. I got my finger on the trigger, though. I'm waiting to see us start to actually reject from here and push lower. I'm going to join the short at that point. Yeah, good enough. All right, I'm in short there. Oops. Stop at the high. We filled every gap known to man. We got a 5-minute change in the state post 10:30. Looking to see this hourly candle reject as we go into the close at 10 o'clock, and then maybe see that 11 a.m. candle give that distribution if we don't get it before that. Targeting, I think even just this swing low here is a good target. It's like a 5R to that low right there. It's like a, what is it to here? It's like almost a 3R to here. So I'm in short one more time here. Chet from 396. Change in the state of delivery, same as a change of character. You know, maybe it depends on how you look at it. I don't get too caught up in the semantics of trading terminology. I mean, some people have different terms for different things. You know, your change in the state of delivery and your change of character is always going to be dependent on what time frame you're using. You know, but I would say yes. They're the same thing. Order block, same thing. Breaker block. Like we got a breaker here now. They're all blocks and shifts, right? Yeah. Order block, breaker block. Wish I had a fat cock. You guys know how it is. All right, we'll see here. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. Do we have any bears here in the market? Or is it just me? Is it just me? Why are you shorting this bull market? What a retarded question. You're going in timeout. I'm not going to entertain dumb questions anymore. Nut. What a stupid question. No such thing as a stupid question, they say. I say bullshit. Did you take any longs today, Tyler? What a stupid question. All right, who wants to go in timeout next? Today is continuation day, no reversal. What a stupid thing to say at a time like this. Timeout. All right, we're 3 for 3. We're 3 for 3 for timeouts. Who wants one? You hate bulls. Now we're talking. Now we're fucking talking. Come on, boys.
I don't enjoy talking to you that way. I don't know why you insist on making me blow my top. We've been on a lot of adventures together, but it seems like you haven't learned anything. Anything. You think on it. I'll be in the limo.
Mother,
He's okay.
tell your children not to.
I don't know why you guys insist on making me blow my top. I hope all the bulls die. Kill them all. Kill every last one of them. Thank you, Z-Trades. Thank you for the pride heart. Is that what that is? It's the last day. It's the last day that you can send that. It's no longer Pride Month after today. But we'll accept it. We will accept it. $628 joules? Bro, I still don't know what a joule does. How much does a joule cost? Does it cost anything? Like, Z-Trades, are you spending hard-earned U.S. currency on these joules? You got 1,000 for free for some reason? What the fuck? They usually cost money. I literally had never heard of them until somebody gave joules not too long ago. Never heard of them. Oh, goodness. All right. Let's keep it going. $10.47. Is it just you or the stream stutters a lot? I think it's just you. I hope it's just you. Yeah, I hope it's just you, but I'm not sure. I can tell you this. The stream doesn't lag for me. Get it? Baby, run, cut a path across the blue skies. Straight in a straight line, you can't get here fast enough. Find a truck and fire it up. Lean on the gas and off the clutch. Leave Dallas in the dust. I need you in a rush. So baby, run. 10:49, about to be 10:50, 11 o'clock macro here. Hopefully the macro is on our side. One thing that I'll be watching as this kind of develops is obviously when this hourly candle closes, like let's just say it doesn't really do much. This will be an hourly gap potentially. Which could be relevant to us. So we'll see. Dixon, Dallas. Never heard of it, actually, to be honest with you. Oh, yeah. Kenny Chesney. Man. Should we throw on some Kenny? No, I can't, dude. Every time dude, YouTube kind of sucks, man. You get all this, like, all these great songs you want to play, but then they copyright your stream. It's just like, I'm giving free promo to the artist. Like, I don't think they care. Debbie, I'm trying. I'm trying. Perhaps I shouldn't celebrate too early, though. When I celebrate too early, sometimes the market is, you know what I'm saying? The market is the market, but all looks good here. In the macro now. Let's get an expansion. Break even. That fair value gap that I have marked out right there would be a good break even, I would say. Like, I'm looking for all of these lows to get ran out here. Bare minimum. But yeah, I'm trying to decide how I want to play this. If let's say we do leave like those lows until after 11, and then we get that bullish hourly gap, I definitely will partial. It's going to be short. Well, then I hope you're right. Short from 420, W. Aaron. W. Aaron, thank you, man. Short from 420. You got a better. Where was your entry on the, like the 1 minute CISD? Nice entry, man. Liking ES lately? I know. I know. I'm just such a slut for NQ. I really am. I gotta be honest with myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just such a slut for the NASDAQ. I don't know what it is. It's like a toxic relationship. It just keeps me coming back. You know? So... $30,100 is your final? I like it. I like it. Just above New York midnight? Yeah, I like it a lot. Yeah, I guess how you manage your risk here is kind of up to you. We're pretty much getting into like break-even territory, I would say. Starting to take out some of these lows. We've had 2 breaks of structure now to the downside, so it would take, I don't know, it would take some scary displacement back up for this to come back up here. Break a structure here, break a structure here. We should be safe to go BE here. The question is, can we get delivery? For all things holy and well. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with my partialing yet, but we'll be ready for when the moment comes, I guess. Trade down to 9:30 open. Yeah, I don't hate that either. I just don't you know, we have been pretty strong that I don't know how like greedy I want to be and how much I want to ask for. Especially if we're going to open up this hourly bullish. But yeah, this gap here, you're looking at like a 2.7 risk reward on that. If you do hold to this low, over 5R. And if you hold beyond that, well, then you're just the GOAT. Greatest TV show you ever watched in your life? Great question. I haven't watched a ton of TV shows, to be honest. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just put a limit there for one. I've always said though, I think the best one that I've watched is Ozarks. I think Ozarks is amazing. Great series. Landman's good. I think they're making a 3rd season of Landman, right? What else have I watched? Oh, Suits. I mean, Suits is good. A little bit older. I thought Suits was good. Made me wish I would have been a lawyer. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I haven't watched like a lot of other shows, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get a wife, so therefore I probably will get roped into watching more shows from time to time, right? Otherwise, I kind of feel like a lazy bum if I sit there and watch a TV show by myself. Yeah, I never saw Yellowstone. Try El Dragon. I never saw Billions either. Dutton Ranch. Never heard of it. Hi, Ella. The temperature? Oh, she's a hot one, man. Go outside and just insta-sweat. Insta-sweat. Stagify, it's not that heat that gets you, it's that gosh darn humidity, am I right? Today, Tanya said, who is Tyler? Dang. Rough if true. All right, new hour. New hour. 94 in Green Bay. Oh my gosh. Yeah, honestly though, I'll still take this over Winter. And gray and depressing. I'll tell you, speaking of gray and depressing, if this does come all the way up and tag me out though, and then go to target, just gonna probably, if this comes up and break evens my trade, I'm gonna be done trading for the month. See what I did there? Hating the hourly open? I'm not, because if we want to see a lower hourly candle, you still want to see like manipulation up. But I mean, if this hourly wicks all the way up into this wick, then we're just fucked, you know? But if we're truly like bullish to like all-time highs, I mean, how many times have you guys seen we just like leave gaps open for breakaway and then we just keep pushing up? I feel like we've seen that 100 times. Which would suck because we were so close to partial number one. Starting to lose hope. You already closed it. Well, good for you, W. Aaron. Good for you, man. As I'm sitting through a retracement. Bold strategy, Cotton. We'll see if it plays out for him. $10 a.m. open is, there's actually a line on my chart for the 10 a.m. open. We're like right at it. It's right here. You might not be able to see it too well. It's like a little faint orange line. It's actually part of this indicator. You can turn it on for the previous hour. So it's right here. I don't know if you can see that. You probably can't see that too well. Yeah, we're like right at it. So we're hitting this rejection block. If we see 50% of this hourly wick, I'm getting break-evened. Come on, NASDAQ. Please be nice. Please be nice. You watching the World Cup? Not really. Not really. I said I'll start watching it if the USA, like... Are they even still in it? That's how little I've watched. I don't even know if they're still in it. If the USA is, like, starts advancing, maybe I'll start watching those games. Where's the... I don't even know where the World Cup's at right now. Do we start, like... Do we start like the actual like elimination rounds? Or they start today? Is the elimination rounds today starting? Will you enter if I hit break even? What do you think? You just asked me, would I enter if it hits my break even? Why would I enter? Why would I? Oh, fuck. Oh. Grudge match with Canada. If I was going to just enter again, I would just not put my stop to break even. So, no, I mean, if I get break even here, I'm seeing too much of what I don't want to see, to be honest with you. So I'm just going to not be in this trade. And I'm going to complain about price action on the last day of the month. Why don't I trade gold, man? I don't know, bro. Why is the sky blue? I have an answer, actually. Gold's gay. That's my answer. Gold is gay. Has been, always will be. That's my best answer, honestly, to be honest. FOMC day low. I did not know that, Judas. No. Hmm. Oh, well, this is like equally as depressing as a loss. Yeah, I might just have to wrap it up for the month. Why do you say it is gay? I mean, your real answer. It's just actually gay, dude. Like, if you trade gold, you like guys. I don't know how to be any clearer about it. I don't make the rules. That's just what it is. You know? You try to tell me numbers, don't short. I don't want to hear from you, Cooner, and all you other retards that I put in timeout. Y'all were saying don't short up here, and then we saw how many points of profit. I mean, y'all are actually fucking cooked. 113 points of profit. Like, are y'all actually all right? Yeah, I'm trading tomorrow, Liam. Tomorrow's my 2-year anniversary of streaming. Made 6K being gay during age. Well, listen, hey, Z Trades, that's the thing, is it's all right to be gay for pay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gay, but 20 bucks is 20 bucks. I didn't say it was bad. Like, if anything, that's actually kind of cool nowadays. But I mean, if you trade gold, you literally just dream about big, hairy, oiled up men rolling around on top of you in the peak hours of moonlight shining through your window. It's just what it is, you know? Well, yeah, if you trade with intraday drawdown, Gokley, then you definitely want to just be taking like really small risk rewards. You can't allow trades to pull back against you at all. Yeah, intraday trailing's a bitch. Where do you come up with this? It's literally just like common knowledge, I thought. I'm pretty sure this is common knowledge. Did you get you something nice? No, I did not. Not too late though. Are we gonna get break even here? Yes. All right, I'm all break even. That's rough. That is rough. Could not get the hourly gap at 11. This candle is fucking moonshotting. But let's watch here. I don't know. I don't plan on re-entering. I'd kind of like to see this run the hourly high now. We've just invalidated too much stuff, I feel like, for me to want to keep the risk on. Can you tell me something unbelievable? Sure. Yeah, I know. I didn't even tap the 30. I was watching that as well. I know. Yeah, well, fuck you, NASDAQ. Well, teased us on the TP there. 113 points of profit, but we were just about 12 points short of that first take profit. No, we definitely are not closing the month green. There's no way. I never speak in absolutes, but there's no fucking chance. No chance in hell. It's 11:15 right now. Like, I won't lie. If this does, like, I don't think it will, but if it were to come back down and give like a change in the state lower here, that has got to be a decent indication of perhaps a continuation short off this hourly rejection block. hitting that 50%. You guys ask giveaway question mark, but it's literally always up to you guys. I'm the one asking you guys if we're doing giveaways. Can you believe Price used the 1 hour FEG from 23 June rather than tapping the recent FEG? What? Yeah, I just don't view it like that. Can you guys believe that we used the fair value gap from last Christmas? It's pretty amazing. Told you, but you didn't read it. Well, now I'm not going to read anything you say because you're going in timeout. Yeah, I bet you're happy now. Check NQ, bro. Am I not looking at NQ? Might close it above May for some more BS continuation. Give me downside. Also, don't for my stocks. Oh, goodness gracious. Not just you, Nav Banks. June has been gay. So gay. I mean, just look at the weekly. This is literally all June and May. Like, half of May. 8 weeks of just this weekly barcode. What is up with that last one? What do you mean? Bitcoin 58K new low, I guess. Oh, it's going lower. It'll go below 50, Sam, I think. Hit break even, me too. Yeah, me too. I'm just sticking around to watch this because if this does give a strong change in the state here on the 1 minute after hitting this 50% of the wick, I think it would maybe justify one more attempt. Fucking dare I say. But yeah, I mean, I wanted to go break even when I did though, just because, you know, there's a chance that this runs higher too, so. I guess we can set it up just in case it gives it. It would look like this. It would look like this. It'd be like, yeah, it'd be like a 2 hour, almost a 2 hour to that gap, hourly gap. But would still try to hold some. But not in anything right now, guys. I got to stop break even right here. I got to stop to break even. Unfortunately, did not want to deliver, which is so sad. About 10:30, maybe buy. Buddy, it's almost 11:30. My camera's overheating, so my camera might actually die. I think I got to get a new battery for that thing because I don't know why it keeps like overheating the last few weeks. It overheats like after like 2 hours of streaming. We've been live for exactly 2 hours. Might have to get a new battery for it. You see we tapped into the George Floyd death opening gap. I didn't see that, but yeah, that makes sense. Can't forget about that one. You think so? It's going to take hourly high. What do you think? I think it's possible. I don't know. I can see either or here. But I think it's got a fair chance of doing that. Millionaire if your targets were shorter. It's just it's such a cheap comment to make. If this flushed all the way to TP, I'd be getting and beyond, I'd be getting shit on for not holding. When price retraces and I get break even, it's why don't your TP shorter? One meme coin in history that was promoted besides Doge that people are still up. You got me. You got me. What's up, Dr. Frequency? Yeah, when Trump, yeah, I mean, when Trump was promoting meme coins, that should have been our clue that we're putting in the top. Oh, when's the market gonna go back to unranked mode? Oh, the market is so sweaty, bro. The market is so sweaty. I need to be back in the bot. Put me back in the bot lobbies, aka Joe Biden's administration, Joe Biden's markets, when the president is napping 48% of the time. I mean, yeah, I don't know how you guys want to, however you guys want to look at it, right? But like, even if we're just use regular trading hours today, like I'm shorting from a premium, right? I want to see bare minimum discount of the range before I'm taking profits, you know, doing anything like that. This is just how, I mean, it's just how I trade. It's just how I trade, man. You know, so even just regular trading hours, we're not getting it, you know, and I don't know, maybe it's the all-time high. Maybe we're back in a condition like that where it's like we leave lows, we leave gaps unfilled for a later time, come back for them later. I mean, it's just one of those things with trading that you're not going to know, right? We can't operate in hindsight. You just got to have a plan for how you're going to trade a market, and how the candles print we have no control over that. So I think it's going to do the same plays yesterday. Done. It's run. Just going to flatten for the rest of the day. Yeah, I guess we'll see. I don't know. This fucking hourly gap is glaring. Oops. This hourly gap in premium of today's range is just glaring to me. So we'll have to see, I guess, but hourly glap. I know, fuck. The hourly glap. Son of a gun. ES may create a bearish SMT with the hourly high here shortly. If my camera goes out, guys, we're just gonna have to go the rest of the stream without it. It's blinking at me, so it might overheat here. I'm trying to stay patient because I'd hate to walk away from the stream and then all of a sudden like something sets up here and moves. But if we start pushing up like a new high here, may end the stream because then this may just need a little bit more time, perhaps. But I mean, my bias won't change if I do take anything else today. It'll still be that I'm viewing price in a premium. I'm viewing price, you know, to find some resistance here from these gaps that we're tagging into, filled the daily gap, 4-hour gap, you know, 6, 8, 12. I mean, you name it, like we're filling these in. So my bias won't change personally. Kind of a bummer though that this didn't deliver, because especially when it gets that close to your take profit, always hard to see that much profit go back to the market. Do you think we'll see future big alt season, crazy 10x returns? It depends what you mean by alts. I think there's a lot of alts that will just be dead and gone. I mean, it's hard to say though, to be honest. I think there's still so much uncertainty with crypto as a whole. And if anything, my uncertainty with crypto got a lot, to be honest with you, it actually got more. I'm more skeptical of crypto now more than ever, mainly due to like all this like pro crypto legislation that's passing. It could be like, if you just take the cynical view on that, like what would cause the most pain? You got all these people that are more bullish than ever on crypto simply because of like our own government passing legislation on it. Talking about how they're going to build up a strategic reserve of cryptocurrency, all these things. So what's the cynical view? The cynical view is all these people buying are getting wiped out. And then don't get me started on if the Mossad or Israel created Bitcoin and they're actually Satoshi, because then we're just cooked. Well, of course, Bitcoin will continue rising until they identify Epstein. Oh my God, yeah. Yeah, if Epstein is Satoshi, I think Dan Pena will be right. That shit is going straight to zero. You know, besides the ones where the Bitcoin is like trapped in a wallet somewhere and can't be found or sold. Your bot is blinking very high upwards pressure, bro. I believe it, Cooner. To me, well, we'll see, but to me, kind of looks like we're manipulating time. We're distorting time. Let me hide the drawings here quick. Right? So I don't know. Like, do we just chop around in here? Sweep the high maybe one more time. We got ES about to sweep the high here. I just don't... I personally, and I could be wrong, I've been wrong before. I personally just don't fucking see price today yeeting, and I purposely use the word yeeting. I don't see price yeeting up here to the monthly open. I just don't fucking see it. The monthly open is where we would have to reach today and above to close the month green. Judah says it's going to happen. Yeah, how many people? Let's do a poll. How many people think the month ends red or green? In order for the month to end green, we would need to see over 30,700. Basically, 705. So basically another 300 points of upside. Let's just play a little devil's advocate here. So it would be like 3 standard deviations of the Asia range. If we project out like from down here, maybe up. It'd be like also -3 from this last 15-minute leg. If we use this whole leg, it's like 2 to 2.5. Yeah, it's just my opinion, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't think so. Well, Manny, if he does, I wish he'd just say it. You know what I'm saying? Just say it. Let's see if you're right. Say who it is, and then let's see if it goes to 0. Well, hang on. Let me grab my little screenshot here for Twitter. Honestly, such a buzzkill that this didn't hit at least one take profit. Then we can clean this up. Oop. ES trading above the previous hourly high. NQ very close to reaching it as well. What time is it? It's 11:35. Thank you, W. Aaron. Pet my cat. He's waiting. I know. It's a dog, by the way, for those of you guys that don't know. I gotta specify because I can't have people thinking I'm a cat person over a dog person. Because I definitely feel like it's a different kind of person, you know what I'm saying? A dog person versus a cat person is kind of just different. Just want to see NQ. Just want to see NQ on the pavement. NQ wants to see me struggle with the payment. Struggle with the phone bill and the light bill. You're a dog mom, but you prefer cats? Ain't no way, Nika. Tyler, sniff the air in North Carolina and you will become an urban legend. Oh. You know what's funny, actually? I think it was North Carolina. One time in like 2017, I want to say, maybe 2016, I had a layover flight. Is Charlotte in North Carolina or South Carolina? Is it bad that I don't know that? North Carolina, okay. Yeah, I had a layover flight in Charlotte. I was flying back up north, you know, from Florida. Had a layover flight in Charlotte, North Carolina. But the flight, my first flight, was super delayed. So I ended up missing the connecting flight at, you know, whatever the time was. The plane had left like 30 minutes prior to me even getting to the airport. And by this time, they had no other flights going out that day. And so I was like, well, shit. What am I going to do? And they were like, well, we can give you, it was American Airlines. I'll never forget. And they were like, well, we can get you on a flight for free tomorrow, but we can't do it until like tomorrow, like 6 p.m. So, oh, what is this? It says poor signal means delays. Leave the woodland for flawless updates. Leave the woodland? Fuck you, buddy. Anyway, long story short, I had like to wait all day the next day to get to my connecting flight. So I was like, well, I'm not going to stay at the airport for however many hours this ends up being. It would have been like 16 hours or something. So I'm like, I'm going to go try to find a nice hotel. Maybe prance around the city of Charlotte for a little bit. Well, to my dismay, all of these hotels, like all of them, were completely sold out. No idea why. Don't know if something was going on or what. So completely sold out, though. Completely and utterly sold out. So now I'm like, well, fuck. Now I'm looking at like some less than desirable hotels, but like they were fine. I'm like, oh, they should be all right. Should be all right. I'm just going to sleep there. Anyway, go to one. Shit you not. There's quite literally like fucking blood stains on the wall, on the carpet. I'm like, what the fuck? Go back down, get a refund, leave, go to another hotel. I think I end up at like a fucking Super 8 or something. And I get there. I'm like, well, whatever. I'm just sleeping. And I shit you not, probably within like 10 minutes of me getting to my room, I just hear all this commotion outside. And I look outside, and it was like two cars pulled up facing each other. And it's like two different gangs. I'm just going to, I don't know if they were gangs. I'm assuming they were gangs. It was basically just like 8 black guys all just screaming at each other. And I see like 3 of them whip out guns. And I'm like, oh, I'm about to witness a gang fight go down in the parking lot. But long story short, they never ended up shooting. They just ended up talking some shit and leaving. And I was like, wow. So this is what Charlotte's all about. This is what Charlotte's all about. So moral of the story is I was actually like afraid to leave my hotel. I'm like, if I step outside these doors, I might get shot. I might get shot just standing in my room from a stray bullet. Is actually kind of what I thought. Haven't been back to Charlotte since. Haven't missed it. We did get a little 1 minute change in the stay here on NQ. I don't know if I've got the nuts. I don't know if I have the confidence, to be honest. I don't know if I have the confidence in this to actually sell off here. Which probably means it's going to tank it without any pullbacks. Probably what that means is probably just going to go in one Drake candle straight to like all the take profits we've ever had. That story had you on the edge. Thanks. Yeah. Well, the other thing too is I had my my girlfriend at the time with me, and yeah, she was like freaking the fuck out. She was like bawling, and I'm just like, oh jeez. I'm like, babe, we gotta go somehow. I'm like, hey, say your prayers. So that's probably what made it feel like I felt bad about that, but she was so scared. I was like, babe, it's just a little gang violence. It's just a little gang violence. That happens. No, I'm not. Well, I'm not in this trade, Anwar. I'm not in it. I'm not in it. I just, my trust in this market right now is very low, but we're also bouncing from a 5 minute on ES, so yeah. Doesn't look like it's gonna go here anymore. I'm just going to give it a second. If we trade back up to like this high, we'll call it. If we do start like displacing down here towards like this lunch macro, perhaps we'll slap it one more time. It's just a couple 9 millimeters. Yeah, just a couple Smith & Wessons. Just a couple Glocks, you know. They can't hurt you. Only the one pulling the trigger can. Well, it didn't help too. I guess I just remembered this. So when we actually checked in to that next hotel, because we remember we left the first one. When we checked into the next one, mind you, like we're holding all of our luggage and our bags and shit from the airport. So like, you know, we got our bags and whatnot. It's like late. It's literally like 1 a.m. probably. And so we're just like, dude, let's just get a spot that doesn't have blood on the walls. And like every hotel's booked. So, and this was like, I don't even know. When did Airbnb even start? Because like Airbnb wasn't even like an option. When did Airbnb start? 2008? Oh, I guess it was maybe an option. Well, Air Bed and Breakfast? I don't know. It definitely wasn't popular or anything back then. So hotel was kind of like what we thought was all of our, what we thought that was like our only option. Anyway, long story short, we're in the lobby checking in to the second hotel. And also in the lobby was like another gang of guys just hanging out. No idea if they were like talking to the receptionist or what, but they're just like hanging out, like 4 of them. Again, don't mean to make it about race, but I'm just trying to paint the picture for you. It's 4 big black guys. So I come strolling in, me and my white GF at the time, and they're chirping up a storm. And like, I'm like, dude, I hope they don't fucking try nothing because, well, obviously I'm going to have to try to do something, but I'm going to get fucked. Like 1 versus 4, I'm fucked. I'm going to get fucked. And they probably got, you know what I'm saying? Like, anyway, so they're chirping both me and my girlfriend at the time. And I'm just like, oh, fuck. You know, cat calling all this stuff. So And then we get like in the room, and then like 2 gangs literally show up outside the door or outside like in the parking lot, and they start like waving guns around. I'm like, oh, if I make it out of here alive, I'm never coming back. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it would have been me, one white, 5'11". JK. Probably more like 5'10". Versus like at least 2 of them were like 6'4". And you know how it is, like, what am I gonna do? Luckily, nothing happened, though. Survived to tell the tale. Not closing above the 4-hour FEG above during today's New York. Yeah. I'm looking trader wife. That's another good. Oh, yeah. By the way, real quick. Let's see. So the poll said, yeah, 50 cent. Well, it's actually pretty mixed. So barely over half of you guys that voted predict that we end the month red. But almost half of you think that we get to the monthly open. That's crazy. That's more people. That's more people than I thought. Yeah, how many of you guys in here, I guess girls too if you're single, how many guys and girls that are traders, obviously you're all traders if you're here, do you prefer a trader significant other or do you prefer a non-trader significant other? Because I could see the pros and cons of both, I guess. Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know. Get a black girlfriend, Tyler. It will give you some razzle dazzle, says Nika. It'll give me some razzle dazzle. Can you elaborate, Nika? Can you elaborate on the razzle of the dazzle? On that the dazzling that you're razzling? Could you elaborate on that, por favor? Lucid Flex or Pro. David, it just really depends on if you care about passing the evaluation in one day. If you wanna pass one day, go with the Pro. If you don't care about that and you don't mind taking, a couple of days, then go Flex. She's mentally unstable like me. Could work. My GF is going to be a cop, so I don't know. Your girlfriend's going to be a cop? Squeebs? P.S. Good to see you, Squeebs. GF's going to be a cop? Damn. Why? Put up a poll? For what? Non-trader versus trader wife or husband? Wiz says, I could see a divorce happening if she faded my bias. True. Especially if she used you as liquidity. No. At least one of you did then at that point. Traders are cool if you are very new. In the real world, most traders are very special individuals. This is true, Axe. This is very true. Very, very true. I think, you know what video I watched that was actually, I thought was interesting. I didn't watch like all of it, but I saw like clips from it, which was the roundtable that Words of Wisdom did with Trader Kane. I think it was like an old video, but they just had it posted like the other day. So I saw like clips of that, and there was actually a segment he was talking about that. And I thought what he said was, I can't remember exactly what he said now, but I remember it being, I was like, yeah, fucking super true. But yeah, he was like talking about like being a trader and then like how it like affects you socially with like other people, both your friends, your family, your romantic relationships. It definitely, yeah, it's kind of wild, but definitely a true phenomenon, I'd say. Oh, there we go. There's the hourly high. Might have to call the stream here, chat, for now. But let me entertain this convo a little longer at least. Let's see. What are you guys saying? Greta says non-trader. I'd rather not talk about the markets all day. Fair. Noise says non-trader gives more emotional support than to judge you. Ooh, I could debate the opposite on that though, Noise. If you're with a non-trader and they just like have no knowledge of the markets or trading, they're really just going to judge you on your results all the time, won't they? They're going to be like they're going to totally base it on your P&L. If you're green, good. If you're red, not good, right? So I would maybe be able to argue the other side of that. Remember, opposites attract each other in the same line. It only makes tension between each other. Bad habits carry over. Fair enough. Tyler, can you give me some tips? I've been stuck at 25K eval for the last 9 months. You've been stuck on a 25K eval for the last 9 months. Jeez. Damn, that's a long time, man. I would honestly, bro, I don't ever give anybody this advice. I'm going to give it to you tentatively here. And that is actually going to be to size up. Especially if you're on the same exact eval for 9 months. Maybe that's not the case, but yeah, I don't think you shouldn't be on an eval for 9 months, man. That's just me. So, but if you have been, that's pretty crazy because that's one hell of a long break-even stage. Like that's probably the stage where journaling probably helps you the most, just because you can maybe identify like, I don't know, you can identify something that will help you avoid like 25% of your losses. Maybe that will help push you over the top. We'll definitely get the reversal now, Tyler, says Philip. Will we? I don't know. Wouldn't it be good, though, if she was a better trader than me? It wouldn't be good if she was a better trader than you? Hey. It is what it is. Bob, just give it up. It only makes sense. Non-trader, so if I blow my account, my girl will still pay for the bills. Oh, no. TP smashed. Oh, you must have been in the longs from down here, fucker. Marbra, you dirty slut. The social thing you're speaking of, well, I don't know how to really describe it. I just feel like once you've stayed in the game of trading for a long enough time, your personality kind of just shifts a little bit. Or, you know what I mean? Maybe you evolve into some, like, you kind of evolve into a different emotional and social person, I think. I don't know how to describe it, to be honest with you, Cooner. I'm maybe not the best for quantifying that for you. What's worse is getting a non-trader than them wanting to learn how to trade. Well, the thing is a lot of people want to learn how to trade Asia trades, but what I found is that most people only want to trade initially, and then most people after a little bit of fuckery, they don't want to trade anymore. I actually think that's most people. I think most people that start trading lose and then they quit. Right? That's why the statistic is what it is. The statistic is like over 90 whatever % of traders fail, and it's, yes, obviously most traders fail like all traders fail like right away. But as cliche and cheesy as it is to sound, I think you only fail if you quit, and I think there are like most of them just give up, and rightfully so. I mean, trading's fucking hard. Nika says non-trader. I need guaranteed money somewhere. Oh, fuck, that's funny. Well, listen, nobody said you had to be, like, trading as your only income. Like, you could be a part-time trader, but, like, have a business or, I don't know, a career, I guess. Patiently waiting for 55K on Bitcoin. And you bought the IPO, Crypto Surfer? Yeah, I'm waiting for sub 50. I think we'll see sub 50, I don't know when exactly, I guess, but probably within the next 3 months. Well, no. 3 to 4 months. 3 to 5 months. I can't decide, but somewhere like late Q3, early Q4. I think. Considering 90% of traders lose money, putting two together doesn't sound like a good idea. LOL. Fair. I know, but like eventually you become profitable together, then it's just like double trouble. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think some people think that like I genuinely, this is my belief. My belief is that if you're somebody that wants to figure out trading hard enough for long enough, and you actually put forth the effort to like get better as a person and get better as a trader and like control yourself, these types of things, like I genuinely think it is possible for almost anybody to become a profitable trader. That's my opinion. Doesn't mean it's really easy, and doesn't mean that like everyone will, but I just think it's possible for like most people. But I just think that, yeah, there's an element of being maybe not risk averse, I should say, that like you have to have in order to like be a trader. But that's also a fine line too, because if you don't have any ability to police your shit, like you could very easily and quickly hurt yourself, right? So it's just a unique, I don't know, it's just a unique thing. It's hard to explain, ain't it? You've got a great personality, bro. Thanks, Cooner, man. That's the thing about being ugly, Cooner, is you have to have a good personality. You develop a good personality by being ugly. So that's how that happens. But it's not easy. They market it. TP smashed. Yeah, whatever, Zachariah. No one's happy for you. Whatever, dude. Honestly, don't know how you could quit for me. I can never. Are you just mentally weaker if you quit? Are you just mentally weaker? I don't know. I don't want to like say that because I definitely like. Obviously, there's times where we all fucking hate trading with a passion. You know, I mean, just look at what happened today. Like literally, what, you're gonna stop like a sliver away from my take profit, and you're just gonna reverse all the way back to break even. Like that shit's fucking not easy to. It's annoying, you know. So I don't know. I don't want to say you're mentally weaker if you quit. I can see why you'd maybe say that. I would just say that like you probably never really wanted to be a trader. In all reality, you probably just never wanted to be a trader. You probably just wanted to be. You liked the idea of trading. You like the idea of like making money, all these types of things, which everybody does. But yeah, dude, trading is a unique thing for sure. Unique thing. Not much else like it, is there? Maybe gambling. No, I'm just kidding. It's going to bottom out October 5th, according to the cyclical calendar. Well, my birthday is October 6th, so the all-time high was printed on my birthday. Literally, 2025, my birthday was God giving me a birthday gift, or trying to at least, and I denied the gift, didn't take profit. So that would make sense, Squeebs. But yeah, I'm thinking the same thing, Squeebs. Like generally, cycle to cycle, we usually bottom about a year after the all-time high. So that's why I said like late Q3, early Q4. I don't know like the exact date it'll happen, but usually right around then. Gonna extend the stream till No, I really do gotta fucking hop off here soon. I just figured I would entertain our little conversation. Do you guys want to do a giveaway, by the way? Did we hit, how many likes we at? 153 likes. We'll do a giveaway. Let's do a TRADEIFY 50K growth account giveaway, guys. Shout out TRADEIFY. If you guys want to get funded with TRADEIFY, by the way, code Tyler. If you want to get funded with any other prop firm, code Tyler as well. Last day of the month, boys, so stock up. Might as well. Fuck it. Might as well. I can't believe my camera overheat light has been on for like 30 minutes, 40 minutes. I don't even know at this point. I can't believe it's still going. You're gorgeous, so you got a bad personality? Shit. Yeah, but that face card never declined, though. Fuck. All right, one sec. Let me get through. Let me make sure I didn't miss any chats. Hang on. We're going to wrap this up, boys. Don't worry. You'll invite me to Jamaica after your next payout. A Jamaican girl will do you well, says New York Asia Trades. A Jamaican girl, huh? You're right. I don't want to trade. It's just my stupid lawyer dad. What? People that quit is the same people that don't looking at themselves long enough. You need the dog inside of yourself. I mean, there is a level of delusion that you need to fucking make to see anything through, whether it's a business, trading. So I think there's a lot of crossover in life. I mean, like, It's kind of like the people that like complain about their job all the time. It's just like, well, you're probably just going to be pissed. You're probably just going to not like your job no matter what you do. You know what I'm saying? So some people are just kind of wired that way to like, grass is always greener. Libra on, yeah, I am a Libra, Nika. How did you, wait, oh, I told you my birthday. Yeah. I was like, how did she know that? How much you dumping into Bitcoin in October? That's a great question. We'll see when it comes, man. We'll see how much cash I'm sitting on. But, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I got some time to think about it. Have you seen Dodgy's video on the Bitcoin chart? No. Have you seen my video on the Bitcoin chart? Bro, when did I post? I literally called for sub 50,000. Where was that? So when the year closed, let's go to the 12. I think it was prior to the close of the year. No. It might have been like right at the new year. So when the new yearly candle opened up and we wicked up into this and then started coming back down below, that was when I started posting videos. I made like 2 TikToks about it, talking about how I think sub 50K is incoming. But I said I wasn't going to sell the Bitcoin that I was holding. I was just going to hold on to it and then buy more once we get down here. But yeah, I was calling. I don't even know when that was. That was so you can, if you scroll back on my TikTok, you'll see it. I don't know if I posted on Instagram as well, but 2025. So maybe not like the most impressive like timing wise, but still, I mean, I was calling it like it might have been under 100,000. I don't remember. Yeah, it must have been under 100,000. Still. So yeah, I don't know. Sitting through enough crypto cycles though, you'll like. You go like your first cycle, you're just really like you don't see things realistically, logically, anything like that. You kind of just think that it's just always gonna catch a bid and bounce off of the next level and just keep going higher. After a couple of cycles of crypto, you just realize that this shit really is very cyclical and it's just gonna repeat. So it kind of allows you to just not be emotional about it, and it's just like, you know, it sucks. You see your portfolio go down, but this is literally doing what it's always done. At the end of the day, you know, that Sony needs a fan, dude. I got a fan. I got the fan on, man. Code Tyler, if you want to become profitable, you said it, Crypto Surfer. You said it. Yes, sir. Bob, you're the villain they talk block. You talk in the book Rich Dad Poor Dad. You are the villain they talk about in the book Rich Dad. Wait, what's Bob saying? I'm sorry. This is taking longer to wrap up than I thought. We're going to do a giveaway, chat. Stick around. Don't go nowhere. Rich Dad Poor Dad. Classic book, by the way. Classic book. Read that in a long time ago. I don't remember. That was like one of the first books I read. Most people get into trading because they've watched too many TikToks. They just want easy money, luxurious lifestyle. Well, yeah, it doesn't help that the marketing of trading, as you guys know, is pretty shit. You know, it's a lot of hypey stuff. And I've even noticed this even with my own content creation is like people honestly don't really give a shit about like trading education. Seemingly, like that's not what really gets the views is quite literally, it's not even just like a little success or like a winning trade or like a profitable day, a profitable week, a payout. Like that stuff really doesn't like do all that much. What seems to do well on the positive side of things is like extreme lifestyle success, which would be like the supercars, the super nice, you know, houses and all these types of things, the luxury lifestyle, all that shit. Like the really high-end lifestyle that people are dreaming of. That's like what is kind of needed for the positive lifestyle marketing when it comes to the trading space. I guess the other side of the trading space that works is also rage baiting, beefing, and kind of true is like if you post any losing trade, you get fucking, it just like blows up for some reason. I think people just love telling you how stupid you are. So I don't know. Funny how that works, but all right, guys, giveaway incoming. You knew you weren't crazy, Nika? We all knew it. We were just waiting for you to realize it. Nobody beats Dan Pena forecast. Gosh, I hope not. Is Crypto Surfer a meat rider? Fuck no. Crypto Surfer's a mod. Crypto Surfer, Nika, Kevin. Shout out the mods in the chat. Mods in the chat. Shout out to you, boys and girls. Boys and girl. I don't know. Maybe we'll figure out some other OGs in the chat that might want to earn their way to mod status. Can you check the Discord chat? Yeah, we'll do the Discord. Oh fuck. Nika got you, Squeebs. She got you. That's what you get. All right, guys, let's do the giveaway in here while we wait for the giveaway. So hop in the Discord if you're not. ! Discord. In the chat, and you guys can join in if you're not already in there. Go to the giveaway section. We're gonna run it in here, and then while we wait, I will take a peek at the chats in the Discord. Let's give it like 3 minutes here. 3 minutes, one winner. Prize is gonna be a TRADEIFY 50K growth account. Description. Pride month end. All right, 3 minutes on the clock. If you guys would like to be in the giveaway, just go ahead and hop on in the Discord giveaway section. Click the giveaway icon. If you want good luck, add a bunch of emojis. One thing that I will say prior is if Choya IRL or what's the other guy's name? Bjorn Saul. If either of those individuals win the giveaway today, we will rerun it because we just got to spread the love. They've won like 2 or 3 giveaways in the last like week or two, so we gotta spread the wealth. So just a heads up in advance, Choya or Bjorn Saul, if you guys win today, we will have to rerun it because you guys are on cooldown mode for at least a couple of weeks. So no, you can enter Bjorn Saul, dude. You can enter. I don't care if you enter. It'll just be kind of funny if you win. I mean, honestly, if you do win, like, it's just kind of be kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? So 2 minutes here, guys. Click the giveaway thing if you want to be in there. You're not going to see it on my screen here because I'm going to pull up the other chats and see what I missed. Wish I could help, but I never use this. Yeah, someone was asking about the smooth. I don't know what he's talking about either. Smoother. When I used FX Replay, that wasn't a thing. So I'm sorry, I can't help on that either. Sempi, throw this the Bitcoin? Yeah, exactly. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can you guys... I don't know, hang on. My shit just went crazy. I lost the chat for a second. Are you guys still there? Can you guys hear me, see me? Hopefully. I think I lost the chat for a second there. That was weird. All right, cool. Sorry, guys. 1 minute left on the giveaway, guys. 45 entries, so your odds are pretty freaking good. Only 176 still watching live right now, so enter if you guys would like. Don't enter if TRADEIFY is banned in your country. I should have said that to begin with. Nika, hang on now. Oh, you got trailed out on this, Nika, I'm assuming? That was like the first, I think that was the first, is that the first short I took? Oh, this is a 15 second. What the fuck? God damn. Oh, that was from the turtle soup. Here's the long. Oh, you got stopped there. Dang. Lev, what the fuck, man? All right, giveaway winner in 10 seconds. How to enter the giveaway? Well, you kind of missed it now. A. A. Congratulations, A. Sharma. Say something in the chat, A, if you're here. Also, A, as long as TRADEIFY is not banned in your country, you should let me know ASAP if it is, by the way, so we can run it again. But if it's not banned in your country, open up a ticket section, submit a ticket. Just send me a, I guess you don't got to send me a screenshot of your YouTube because this was on Discord. But just drop a message in the ticket, and then I will get you a code after stream. Let me take one little peruse through here quick, guys. Let me get caught up. Yeah, man. I guess if you were bullish, or if you were bullish here. Yeah, I mean, this is usually like one of these big wicks like this. So sometimes people ask, I get, it can be confusing. It's not always like perfect, but people ask like, when do you include a wick and when do you don't? I think the time that you do want to include wicks in your analysis and like in your stop loss is if it is like a big kind of prominent wick like this that accomplished something. I believe this wick, let's see, what was that? Maybe it didn't. I'm trying to remember where this was. Was it this 5 minute? I think it was. I think this is the wick that tagged this 5 minute bullish gap, if I'm not mistaken. 10 a.m. Let's see here. Yeah, it was. So notice how this wick, everything that when it comes to like these concepts, guys, will help you a lot is the PD array that you're trading from, order block, fair value gap, inversion fair value gap. Did that PD array do something significant in price? If it did something significant in price, filled an inefficiency, took liquidity, right? Those are the PD arrays that are just higher probability. Like not every gap is a good gap. Not every block is a good block, if that makes sense. But so like notice how this wick fills that 5 minute gap, which would look, it was like something like this probably was the 5 minute. So like your stop was placed below this candle here. But in my opinion, you should have included the whole wick simply due to the fact that this wick is what accomplished something meaningful in price, which was that 5 minute. So that'd be like one of the scenarios where I would say you should do that. I get why you didn't, because you're probably just trying to save yourself some risk reward with the entry being up here. So I get what you're trying to do, but something to maybe note. All right, go back. What the? Gold? Couldn't care less. Gold is gay. Bjorn Saul. Oh, you got break even to there. That's right. You did say you got break even early. Dom. So I think, yeah, you got, yeah. We all got trailed out, didn't we? Oh. The old 1-to-1. Fuck NASDAQ. One break even, one loss, one win. One break even. Loss here. Flipped long there. Added to the long. Nice. Secured my second payout on the giveaway Apex funded. Second payout on the giveaway Apex funded? Let's fucking go, Jonesy. Jonesy is DeLucas in the chat, for those of you guys that didn't know. He won like a few giveaways like a month ago. Got B in the same trade if I vote so partial. Got B on the rest. Gotcha. Yeah. Nice. Congrats on the second payout secured, man. Congrats, dude. That's awesome. Making the most of the giveaways, man. Love it. All right, man. Appreciate you guys. What? 145th bit? Been trying to win for the past year? Vincent Riley, what did you just say? I think that person opened up a ticket in the Discord. They did. God damn, man. Relax. He says, today luck is on my side. First ever giveaway in 4 years. Says A. So A is here. First ever giveaway in 4 years, guys. We got a good one then. I was waiting on my paycheck for this Friday. Oh, fuck. Sorry, man. Fuck. I didn't mean to throw you under the bus like that. But we got a good one. He's here. Congrats, A. We'll get you a code here shortly. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Do I have hair under this? Yes, I have hair. It's just, bro, like I said, I'm trying to grow it out, man. It's in an awkward, like, this. It's at an awkward, like, length right now. So I just feel more comfortable with a hat. It's also, like, higher maintenance right now because it's in that awkward length phase. And, like, I just ain't trying to, like, no offense, but I'm not trying to get all dolled up for you guys on stream. I'll just throw a fucking hat on. All right, guys. Hey, appreciate you guys. If you guys would hit the like button before you hit the dusty trail, that would be great. If you guys would like to support the stream and get funded with your favorite firm of choice, code Tyler will get you the max discount. We are coming up on our 2-year streaming anniversary tomorrow. Will be our 2-year anniversary officially, boys. So, yay! Also, Pride Month coming to an end. We will see how this daily candle, monthly candle, quarterly candle all closed today. The people that were calling for the monthly candle to end green, pretty fucking nuts, but we're honestly trudging along here. So we will see if it gets to that monthly opening price and then closes above that. Definitely was not my expectation, obviously, but here we are. So yeah, that is that. I'll be back live here tomorrow morning, guys, 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let me just check the news. I don't think... okay, we do have 10 a.m. news as well. So we got ADP non-farm, 8:15, as usual on NFP week. We have Fed chair... The chair of the Fed is speaking tomorrow at 9 a.m. What the... Due to participate in panel discussion titled Policy Panel. Huh. So I guess that's going on at 9, so that'll be 30 minutes prior to the open. Hopefully it doesn't last too long. We got PMI at 10 a.m. as well. So a pretty news-packed day tomorrow, first day of July. So, yeah, guys, that'll be it. Enjoy your guys'... What day is it today? Tuesday? Enjoy your guys' Tuesday. I'll let you guys know if I take anything else today on X or on Discord, but as of right now, I don't see anything setting up. So... Gonna stay patient on that. Be back live here tomorrow morning, 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Appreciate you, boys and girls. Congrats to the giveaway winner. And I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, all right? Peace out, everybody.
Wake up early, coffee to my lips. Tyler Trades streaming, giving us tips. The NASDAQ hustle riding up high. Charts on my playground, never ask you why. ICT moves, smart money flows. Precision like an arrow, yeah, that's how it goes. Stop loss is shaking, but I hold my ground. Payouts stacking while the beats pound. Tyler Trades, yeah, he's calling the plays. Future's bright while the market sways. If you run in, we don't delay. Stack those wins every single day. Now time to break the mold. Risk to reward, pure liquid gold. Liquidity grabs, making it rain. I'm in sync with Tyler, bringing the gain. Party lights, flashing charts on the screen. Profit targets hidden, living the dream. Man of the hour, Tyler takes the stage. ICT king, ruling the day trader age. Tyler Trades, yeah, he's calling the plays. Future's bright while the market sways. If you run it, we don't delay. Stack those wins every single day. Trader age every single day. flashing charts on the screen. Profit targets hidden, living the dream. Man of the hour, Tyler takes the stage. ICT king, ruling the day trader age. Party lights, flashing charts on the screen. Profit targets hidden, living the dream. Man of the hour, Tyler takes the stage. ICT king, ruling the day trader age.